Big Tigger Morning Show on B103 ATL's #1 for hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Jussie Smollett is in the building. What up, Juss?
What's up, y'all?
How you been, bro?
Yeah, what's up, brother? How are you?
You sweating?
Well, yeah, I ran here. I don't know the difference between Peachtree Street and Northwest, Northeast.
Atlanta will Peachtree you to death,
There
bro.
could have been other street names, y'all. We could have come up with other ones. I love y'all.
Prime Video, Friday, May 9th. The Lost Holiday is coming out. Tell me about The Lost Holiday, sir. Right in time for Mother's Day.
Yeah, we were actually here with y'all when we came out in theaters.
Right,
and
indeed.
So yeah, we're coming here for Mother's Day, and it's starring the great iconic Miss Vivica A. Fox in just a performance that is unbelievable. The Lost Holiday is about Vivica's character Cassandra comes to Los Angeles, finding out that her son, played by Jabari Red, has been killed. And so she comes to Los Angeles right before the holiday season starts, and she sees that his arrangements have already been taken care of by his husband, who she knew nothing about. And I played the husband. So we kind of go back and forth as mother-in-law, son-in-law, but, we find our way to center. It's a funny, heartfelt, it's a really, really, I'm very, very proud of the film.
And you did this on your own.
I mean, not completely. I have the great Mona Scott Young and Tressa Smallwood from Megamind and Mona Me Productions. So what I've realized is I'm never alone. I set out on this journey years back with really the fear of not wanting to hear no. So just kind of moving forward as if I had to do it by myself, but really realizing I was never ever by myself. This entire time I've had people that have lifted me up and supported me and guided me. And it's been a good ride thus far.
The Lost Holiday is a film, in my opinion, that features a very real reality that happens these days. And was it your goal to highlight that, or what else do you think people will take from this particular film?
I've always tried to highlight the reality of what the world really looks like, of what we actually deal with as human beings in this world, in this realm. I think that, but what I've always tried to do with every single project that I've been a part of, whether I've created it or it's been created and then I stepped into a role, is always I try to not really preach to people about what they should believe, but instead just hold up a mirror. You can make the decision for yourself. I'm simply here. I remember going to art galleries when I was little, and my mom would be like, "So what does it mean to you?" And she would ask each one of us, and we would get something different. And she would make the point of, you see how art, it means something different to every single person.
Right.
So what does it mean to you? What do you get from it? And what representation do you feel from it? So I'm just trying to, not show the world in one color, one gender, one age range, one body type, one genre. We are everything.
Absolutely. Lost Holiday was in theaters. It came out successfully now on Prime Video, releasing Friday, May 9th. Make sure you go stream it, watch it again with the whole family. Lots of people, I would say most people came to know you through the success of Empire.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what has life been like since Empire?
Oh, I mean, you mean, do you mean while I was on it? Or you mean after I was off to London for an extended stay?
Whichever you choose to answer, sir.
Nah, man, you know what? I look back at that show as, we had some crazy times behind the scenes and everything like that. But that's, a lot of those people I have nothing but love for them, and some of them are lifelong. Taraji is my sister for life.
Already.
There are people on there that I love. Terrence, I love Yaz, Trey, everybody. Taronda came to the screening of Empire of The Lost Holiday when we did it in Chicago. So it's all love there. The aftermath sucked. I ain't gonna sit here and tell y'all it didn't.
Right.
It really sucked. But life is life, and you keep it moving.
Is Jussie better or worse for the aftermath?
Both.
Explain.
Both, because I feel like there is a part of me that there was a part of me for a long time that was like, well, when am I going to feel like me again? And not me, the public me, but like, when am I gonna feel like me again? Just this happy, joyous, laughing person again. When am I gonna feel like that? But, and there was a fear that I would never, that somehow this could easily become like my villain origin story. It's like, he meant well, he meant to do good. You know what I'm saying? Where
Right.
it's just like, and then you end up being like, F the people, but it never became that. I think there was a fear of that. But I kind of miss I don't miss what came from that, but I miss my kind of wide-eyed openness. I miss the joy of going into and talking to people without feeling like they have any like real preconceived notions about you or believe something or anything like that. I think that's been painful to kind of step out of, but it's also been a very freeing experience in the sense that I've been forced to not care what people think. You know what I mean? I can be honest and say that I spent a lot of time caring what people thought or trying to represent a certain thing so that everybody could be proud, instead of just being like, listen, you make the people proud by just being who you are. So I've always been very transparent and honest with who I am, but just as far as experiences, it can, but then I also realize, like, I've just gotten older. I've gotten older and I've lived life. Like, a life has been lived multiple times.
Right.
And so, I think I'm better for it because I'm wiser for it. I'm more aware. My eyes are more open. I used to just pray for humility. Now I pray for discernment as well. And I never really paid attention to my discernment, but I got that on lock now.
Jussie Smollett in the building, the Big Tigger Morning Show. So you said there was a moment you wondered about feeling like you. Do you feel like you now? And if so, what was that moment that you're like, oh, me again?
You know what? Honestly, 2 years ago, I moved back from New York, and I moved back to L.A. And being around my family, man, like that really... being around my nieces and my nephew, somehow that has brought me back to a center that I can't fully explain. It's a thing of, they always say that, a dog is man's best friend because, like, they love you so much regardless. But a child is the best human to be around because they might even know your flaws and they love you. And so being around my nieces and my nephew and my family, my siblings, my mother, being able to just drive over and just kick it with my mother is something that is really special, and I don't take lightly. That's really what brought me back to I'm still me. I'm still me.
Lost Holiday is on Prime Video, releasing Friday, May 9th. Make sure you check it out. Any of these life experiences, you said you lived a bunch of lives now. Will any of these life lessons make it to the new music you got on the way?
Absolutely. It's all in there. It's weaved all in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's joy, man. Like, experiencing the joy. There's so much. I think that we all are dealing with a little bit of battle fatigue. And I think that, sometimes it's all right. It's hard sometimes to just step away and say, you know what, I'm going to just live life and I'm going to enjoy. Who the hell's phone is going off? Oh, that's our host.
Somebody trying to get to you.
Nah, but just it's all throughout the music. And I wanted to make an album that was not necessarily what people expected. That was not a song about, all about pain and pressure and, all of that type of stuff. This is an album about love and joy and having a good time. But the stories are weaved all in there if you listen.
Jussie Smollett in the building, Big Tigger Morning Show. You mentioned joy a couple of times. What gives Jussie joy?
Love. Love, man. It's all I know. Love, 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 love. I am a person that I believe... I remember when I was little, I saw this. Remember, like, back in the day, they used to have those, like, not E! True Hollywood Stories, but it was like E! True Hollywood Story, and it was on E! I saw this thing with Antonio Banderas, and I remember hearing him say something to the effect of, he doesn't believe in happiness, because happiness is just a feeling, and it can easily be taken away, because somebody can make you sad, or they can make you angry. But joy is a true emotion that's deep down inside you. So in those moments when you're not happy, when you are feeling anger or frustration or sadness or fear, joy is something that you hold on to. And even in those moments that I felt like I wasn't happy or I was going through something, I know that I still had that joy, and that's why it's still here.
Amen. The joy is on display.
The joy is on display.
Prime Video release Friday, May 9th, The Lost Holiday. Make sure you go check it. Shout out to Vivica A. Fox and Jabari Red also in the film. Any deadline for the music? We
trying to think. we trying. You know what's so funny is that my producer David Ott, he keeps sending me songs. So what ends up happening is, because it's been so long, it's just like I'll hear a song and I'll be like, oh, I got to record that. And the next thing you know, the album is pushed back. And then the next thing you know, the album is pushed back. But the good thing is, like, I don't have no record company except me to pressure me. So it's like everybody's like, when is it coming out? I was like, I don't know. But it's coming definitely by the fall. You know, spring, summer, September. It's coming.
Somewhere along those lines.
It's coming though. It's definitely coming before the fall. It's definitely coming. So by September, it'll. It's coming.
He said it. I'm going to call him and check him on it. Jussie's our guest this morning. Make sure you check out The Lost Holiday on Prime Video. It's coming out Friday, May 9th. Go check it out, please. If you didn't see it in theaters, it's your opportunity to watch it and stream it to your heart's content. Good luck, brother. Keep doing everything that you continue to do.
You're an A1. You're a true gentleman.
Already.
Yes,
My
sir.
brother Jussie in the building. We'll be back with more Big Tigger Morning Show right after this on V103.
Yeah, man.